Hey everyone, it's Jamie from BestNerdLife. Welcome to another episode of Nerdy Thrifts, a video series where I go around my local and not so local charity shops, car boot sales, and all that other stuff to try and find some absolutely fantastic, cheap, nerdy bargains. As you can probably tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, in this episode I go around the city of Bristol, which is in the southwest of England, a place where I spent the day recently. So with that all being said, let's get going. Okay, let's start off with something slightly different. This is actually the Forbidden Planet in Bristol, and as you can see, there's a ton of figures from Cyberpunk and The Witcher and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely fantastic shop to go in. There's some Power Rangers stuff. These things are pretty expensive. I didn't get any of these. Some Marvel stuff, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, all that kind of stuff. Pretty good. I also found this absolutely massive Skyrim figure. As you can see me panning up there. He's still got a mask on as well because, pandemic still isn't over. A bit deeper into the shop now, and I found some NES coasters, some Super Mario coasters as well. Really awesome little knickknacks, some Cuphead stuff as well. I've still not played Cuphead, it's definitely something I want to do, but at this time I've not actually tried it. I also find Spyro, which I've actually got on my shelf that I film in front of. Past this rubbish bin, and I managed to find a whole bunch of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey figures. Yeah, I absolutely adore that film and all of the films in the Bill and Teddyverse thing. And this thing as well was absolutely fantastic. Really good stylized Ted Theodore Logan and Bill S. Preston Esquire. On something a little bit different now, and I was in the kind of art box section and I did find this incredible bargain. The art and making of Preacher for just $2.99. Now, I absolutely adore Preacher. I love the comic books and I love the TV show, even though I think it is a little underrated. So for $2.99 sealed, I am absolutely getting this thing and I can't wait to look through it all. Onto some proper charity shops now, and in this massive wall of media, I managed to find 2 football games, which, par for the course, they're usually there in every charity shop, and a couple of PS3 games, Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 2, and Uncharted Drake's Deception. All fantastic games, but I don't actually collect PlayStation 3 games yet, so I decided to leave them all for someone else. In another charity shop, I did manage to find this boxed copy of We Sing, Robbie Williams. Not exactly something that I'm interested in, but for the right person, this could be an absolutely fantastic bargain. However, for me, I just don't really care all that much about Robbie Williams, to be honest. So I left it. Onto a charity shop that mainly sells books, and I managed to find some manga, which I don't usually collect. However, I was really interested in these My Hero Academia manga. I love the show. I haven't read any of the manga, but they were costing £6 second hand. You can get them for that price from any shop, so I left them. In a glass case in another charity shop, and I found a Pop Pickle Rick, which, I was tempted to get, but in the end I didn't. And I found a whole bunch of GameCube controllers, but I realised that they weren't the official ones, they were just game branded gaming controllers, which I don't really want, so I decided to leave them. A bit further in the same charity shop now, and I found a bunch of games. The one that only really caught my eye was the Getaway, although it was the platinum version, which I don't really want, so I decided to leave that as well. Even further into the same charity shop now, and I managed to find this random, I assume, Russian hat. Tell me if I'm wrong, as well as a whole bunch of bric-a-brac. Just these shelves were full of random things, just kind of tucked away in boxes. Didn't really know what to find. I did actually knock something off, which is why the camera goes a bit weird right about now. But there were like fans for computers and just like random sections of keyboards where you had to like plug in yourself and all that kind of stuff. It was really, really weird. I didn't find anything super interesting except for this keyboard, which, yeah, wasn't anything too special, but yeah, an interesting little section of random nothingness. Off to another charity shop now, and in the random bric-a-brac section I found this Max Your Gameplay big something or other Wii Racing Grip bundle. I mean, it was boxed, it was $149. That's pretty decent really for, you know, bits of plastic, but yeah, I left them. In the media section of the same charity shop, and I found a whole bunch of games, to be honest, including, you know, Wii stuff, some Xbox stuff, but mostly they were just not anything of worth to me. I mean, I found Cats, which is, yeah, pretty random. I didn't even bother looking at the Xbox games because straight away I could see not really anything that I really wanted. Yeah, I did look at the PSP game because it's quite, you know, interesting to see PSP games in the wild. Yeah, Shadowrun, that kind of stuff. It's just not something that I'm really interested in. However, I did find Conflict Vietnam. Again, something I didn't get. And Secret Weapons Over Normandy, never heard of that, but I left it. Onto the CEX, and I did actually find stuff here and I didn't film it. However, I did capture this. Drakengard, £3.97, right? Absolutely fantastic bargain. You think, right? Nope, it's actually £55. That is absolutely outrageous for a second-hand PlayStation 2 game. I don't know where they get their prices from. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, anyway. Next we went to this actually really interesting shop called 8-Bit Planet. And as you can see here, it has a whole bunch of awesome retro games for fairly decent prices. When you go to these kind of places, they know what they have, so they price things accordingly. But yeah, a whole bunch of stuff here that are really, really interesting. You know, a bunch of PlayStation 1 games. Most of these here aren't that expensive because they're just out on the shelf. But when you get into the kind of cabinet games like here, they do tend to go up in price. However, one of the things that I did absolutely adore looking through this place, aside from, you know, Dreamcast games, Mega Drive games, all that kind of stuff, is this VIC-20 color computer. Yeah, I haven't ever seen one of these in real life. It's a Commodore computer with sound and music. They wanted about £100 for it. Yeah, I was really tempted to get this, however, I didn't really want to spend all that much money. And, you know, I had to travel like a lot, so I didn't really want to drag this around with me, so I left it. One last thing in this shop is below these games right here. You can see them through the glass down there. They are actually boxed Japanese games. Now, I haven't really seen a lot of them in the wild before, but yeah, really, really interesting, really, really cool. Unfortunately, I didn't get any, but that is something I do want to start collecting in the future. We also went to a car boot sale because why not, right? The year's coming to an end. It's going to get harder to go to these because of the weather. So yeah, we decided to go to one. Here, there's a bunch of Xbox 360 games. Most of them I either have or aren't really interested in, so I decided to leave all of them. Now, this is probably the most interesting thing that I found there. This is a Gear VR with controller. I don't really know how much these go for. It did seem a little beat up. It also seemed rather wet as well, which is worrying. Finally, I found these random Harry Potter games just tucked away in some DVDs. They wanted all three for £1, so yeah, I decided to get them. I do know I have at least one of these, however, I can use it for a case, you know, like I'm always on the lookout for pretty decent cases. Also, I went to a local charity shop near the car boot sale, and it had a whole bunch of random teddies like these, I think, but ugly Martians. Had a random Wallace in the corner there, and also this really cute looking sloth. Didn't get any of them, but yeah, they all seemed really cute. In the glass case now, and I did find this PlayStation 1, which for £40 is not that bad of a deal. You got the console itself, or the wires, a controller, and a memory card. So yeah, a pretty decent deal. However, this got me thinking, do they have any PlayStation 1 games? So I decided to have a look at their game section. And they did actually have a single PlayStation 1 game, alongside a couple of PC games or whatnot. Yeah, this is Premier Manager 2000. Not the most amazing game, but I didn't have it, so I decided to add it to my collection, especially for £3, not that expensive. And here is my haul for this particular video. I got that Preacher art book for $2.99. I got a cable tidy, which it didn't actually show me getting. I got the 3 Harry Potter games. I got the Premier Manager 2000 PlayStation 1 game. I got Dragon Quest Swords for the Nintendo Wii, something I didn't know existed. I got Turok Evolution for the GameCube, and I also got Dark Chronicle for the PlayStation 2. Definitely not my best haul of all time, however, I wasn't really concentrating that much on buying stuff. I just went to a different city to see what they had, and it can be difficult to actually find stuff when you have limited amounts of time. However, it was a pretty decent bundle. In any case, if you enjoyed this video, then by all means like, comment, subscribe, all that social media goodness, and as always, keep living that best nerd life.